Buyer's closing costs. What are they and how much do I need? Today, I'm going to break that down for you, what all this means. Hey guys, I'm Jenna Burkett, your local realtor, and every day people like you reach out to me looking for help to make their move to Jacksonville, North Carolina, and I'm here for it. Whether you're packing the moving truck next week or next year, give me a call, shoot me a text. All of my information is in the description below, and I can't wait to help you make your move. Common question I get is what even are closing costs? So I'm going to dive into it. So closing costs are all those fees that you as a buyer are responsible for paying for at the time of settlement or closing. And these are in addition to any down payment that you plan to bring. So we'll start with loan costs. These are any fees charged by the mortgage company that you've chosen. And depending on loan type, they can vary. Some have all of these fees, some do not. But to give you an idea of what they can include, we'll start with origination fees. Some companies charge that on VA loans as well as conventional. Any loan points, which is money used to buy down your interest rate. Application fee, processing fee. And the mortgage company also charges you for the cost of an appraisal, a flood certification fee, tax service, and sometimes VOA fees. So be sure to ask your lender for a loan estimate for a full breakdown and explanation of what they're charging, and don't be afraid to ask them. That's what they're there for. So next, we'll move on to other costs, and that can be anything from taxes and government fees, which are things like recording the deed or the deed of trust, and transfer taxes. So moving on to other items known as prepaids. Now this includes the payment of your first year of homeowners insurance, which includes wind and hail, and that's an important thing to know, so be sure to ask your agent about that. Next is prepaid interest, and that is what allows you to not have a mortgage payment during that month in which you close your loan. And you might also see property taxes in there too. So next up are escrows. And when paying a mortgage, your taxes and homeowners insurance are included in your monthly payment. So the mortgage company can pay your taxes and insurance when they're due. At the time of closing, they collect a little bit of an additional amount for each to provide a cushion for that escrow account. Now finally, you might be able to roll in some of your other costs, like if you had a home inspection or a survey, and sometimes these invoices can be paid at closing. And also title insurance. And if you live in an area or you're moving to an area that's going to have an HOA, they'll prorate those HOA dues as well. Now, another common question I hear a lot is, can these be rolled into my loan? And the short answer is no. These are fees that are not included in your loan amount. So next, how much are my closing costs going to be? I hear that a lot too. And there's so many variables that go into answering this question, like your price point, is the home you're purchasing within city limits? This will affect your taxes, and is the home in a flood zone? That would affect your insurance and all the escrows. So loan type is also an important part of this answer. However, the general rule of thumb would be up to 3% of the purchase price. Now, 3% sounds scary. It doesn't typically go that high, but I'd rather overestimate than under. So now, although closing costs are a buyer's expense, it is possible for your agent to negotiate for the seller to pay some of these closing costs. And on some occasions, you might also be able to have a lender give you a lender credit. And that would come from, obviously, the mortgage company. So that's closing costs in a nutshell. And I hope this video was helpful. So if you have more questions on buying a home in Jacksonville, North Carolina, or anywhere in Onslow County, drop your questions below because I do read them. And let me know what you'd like to see. So don't forget to like and subscribe my channel, and I will see you next time. And remember, if you're packing that moving truck next week or next year, I'm happy to help you make your move.